might find this episode and like, that's not what they said. And I'm like, it's cool. It's cool. But my question is, will Giannis remain a Buck for the entirety of his career? And because, Dave, you went first and Joe had all them videos prepped up for us, I'm going to start this one off. So I was listening to something, throughout my travels, and I heard this quote. It came across, and it was like, don't let your loyalty become slavery. If they don't appreciate what you bring to the table, then let them eat alone. And Giannis, in this situation, I mean, you brought him a ring. You were the finals MVP. You were one of the talked about at the moment as one of the best players in the NBA. I mean, if they not doing the things to make you feel like you at home or make you feel like y'all can win a ring, then you got to leave. I mean, I respect the quote. I mean, the NBA is the NBA, but also, what? Because he going to the Kings. Okay, that would be nice. But, I mean, at the end of the day, some people say Drew Holiday is the best player on your team. And to me, I think you are one of those players who has the casualty to be like, we can make a championship. Like last season, you got hurt, but you are the player that could have changed that series against the Heat. You are a player that changed the series against the Nets when y'all went up against them. You were the player that changed the finals so y'all can get y'all first ring. Like Chris Middleton helps. Of course, you have a band of brothers that are there. And also with the league changing all of its rules and the super max deals and how it can only be two players here and there, it will balance out at some point. But if you feel like it in some point of your career that the Bucks are not trying to help you get better, or you're not doing something to help the Bucks get better, then I think both of y'all should part ways. So I'm not mad at the quote. It is what it is. It's business at the end of the day. So to me, I think he will be, but the way things are going, unless he's going to take a pay cut somewhere else, or maybe they end up with a Kevin Durant on their team, he might be out of there. So, Joe?
So, all right. So, look, Giannis, leave. Just leave. I mean, win, lose, or draw, leave. To say that, start there. He said that he wants, if I want to sacrifice my family time, my personal time into basketball, it has to be to win a championship. Right? That's his number one goal, to win a championship. Plus, he doesn't like the fact that they hired an unproven head coach, somebody who's never head coach in his life, somebody who, he's been with Toronto. I mean, what has Toronto done the last few years? So they did win a championship when Kawhi got there, but since then, I mean, one first round, no playoff exit, right? So he's like, and then plus, Brook Lopez is getting older. Drew Holiday is talking about retiring, right? So Middleton, injury prone, getting older. They don't have a young core at all. And he said, if I'm going to play for a team for 20 years, it's to win championships. That's what he said. So he should leave. Now, where should he go? All right, y'all. Take your unbiased cap off. All right. You want him to come to the Kings so bad.
I mean, we already had a quote. Tay already left a comment saying that. So you could just read the comment.
Oh, hell. So look, where I think he should go, light the beam. I'm not saying this because I'm a fan, y'all. Think about this.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here.
I'm serious, though. Listen to me, y'all. Listen to me. Is there a team out here who is young, who has some experience in the playoffs recently? Like I said, their core is young. Plus, they have great shooting, which Giannis needs around him. They have a proven head coach like Giannis asked for. And literally, Giannis is the missing piece for the Kings. I was trying to think of another team outside of the Kings. I was thinking about OKC, but OKC they haven't made a playoffs yet. They look good on paper, yes, but we haven't seen them in the playoffs yet. I was thinking about Minnesota. Yeah, that would be good, but they don't have shooting around to put around Giannis. They don't have that. And then, so I'm thinking about the only young team I can think about that could fit Giannis. I mean, he could fit, he could play anywhere and be good. But when I'm talking about like it would be perfect match for him, it are the Kings. And Giannis don't care about playing in a small market. Obviously, we saw that with Milwaukee. And imagine Giannis going to California where Steph Curry resides, right? Where just as young. Nah, bro. Luka hauled the ball too much. You saw what he said about James Harden. I mean, he said, I want a teammate who want to pass the ball. And you think he's going to play with Luka? Get out of here with that. Anyways, So my whole thing is he rolls into California in the same state with LeBron James, Steph Curry, Kawhi Leonard, and he take over. That's media market right there. So I honestly think that the Kings been constantly saying we are going to be aggressive but patient. They've been saying that constantly at press conference. We're going to be aggressive in free agency, in trade market, but we're going to be patient at the same time. And that's exactly what they've been doing. Look at our offseason. We wasn't super aggressive. We brought back everybody. We signed Sasha. They're gonna learn about him, little Patriot. But I'm telling y'all, 2 years from now, y'all's gonna be on the last year of his contract, and the Kings gonna be lurking. Shout out to Tay.
Stop it. Get some help.
Oh, that thing. Sorry, Dave. I told J-Mo and my brother. I probably said this on the show too. All I want from the Kings last year, in the beginning of the season, all I want us to do is get to the playoffs because we don't get no media attention. Nobody knows who we are. Free agents or trade partners, they look at NBA and they say, you know what? If I was there, we would have beat them. If I was there, we would have beat them. But nobody says that about us because we not in the playoffs or we don't play on major market. So what happened last year? We get to the playoffs. You think Giannis going? Man, I can hear Giannis now, like the beam. I can hear him being so excited about like the beam.
You're not gonna say it that clear.
Nah, y'all gonna be loving like the beam. I always wanted to do this.
But there we go. There we
Right?
go.
So we get to the playoffs, and I'm not being biased. I believe we played in the most competitive series out of the whole playoffs last year. The Warriors and the Kings. That was a competitive series. That was physical. It was back and forth, all that stuff. Game 7. So Giannis saw that, and he's like, man, we would have won a championship. I was there. D Fox, De'Aaron Fox, I love him. He's fast. And then free agents. Then guess what happened? Now we got over 20 national television games. More people gonna be watching. Get to the playoffs again. I'm telling y'all. You heard it here first. We heard it in the chat first. Shout out to Tay. Let's get it.
I agree. He should leave.
Oh.
I like that, Dave.
They're gonna agree with me. My bad.
Vaughn said it best. Giannis, don't pull a Dame. Don't pull a Dame. Don't do that. Look, at the end of the day, we all said that Dame should have been gone seasons ago. We knew the Portland Trailblazers weren't going to do nothing. Nobody wanted to go to Portland. They weren't trying to win. Best chance he had to win was when they went to the Western Conference Finals. And we knew that wasn't going to last long. He should have been glad that he even got there. Giannis, you got a ring for him already. Got a Finals MVP, you know. And Tom, I gotta say something about the Miami Heat comment. He only got through us once, and that's when they got to the finals. One time. We played him in 3 series. We beat him twice.
We don't play with our food.
Yeah. Yeah, we didn't either. That's why they lost 4-1 to us.
And then oh my gosh, go ahead.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Best player with the Bucks, Drew Holiday.
I know what time it is.
Oh my god. Oh my god. That's what you were talking about. Stop it. Oh
yeah, you didn't know what I was saying. No. Anytime we bring up the Bucks, you got to throw that in there. You got to throw that.
I was hip. That's why I laughed. But nah, Giannis should leave, man. I mean, if they're not building around you, if they're not giving you the team that you need to win, why would you stay? Why? Drew Holiday is already talking about retirement in the next 2 years. Brook Lopez ain't gonna last that long. Chris Middleton is, we don't know if he's gonna be healthy or not. He's good, but how long is he gonna be? He's 36 years old now. He ain't getting any younger. So what you got? What you got to stay there for? Who other than them? Who else? What other person on your team is like, all right, I can run through. I got my foxhole buddy. Who is that?
See what you did there.
Who is that? You don't have that right now, honestly. Drew Holiday is your second best player on the team, or Chris Middleton, whoever someone wants to say. But but I mean, come on, man. Giannis, go leave, man. Leave. You can make money anywhere. Don't matter where it is. You're marketable for one,
Mhm.
so you're gonna make money no matter where you go.
Man, it's funny.
And Carl, this is not a shot at Detroit, but you can go to Detroit and still make the same amount of money and still have the same marketability.
I got a shot,
You'll
but I'm
probably bring more ticket sales to Detroit. So that would
Don't go to
be
Detroit.
that's I'm not telling him to go there. I'm just saying.
I'm listening.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just giving an example right now. I'm not saying that's where he's gonna go.
The only
But
one tells me
I think another team that he'd be good with another young core is Houston.
Whoa.
I think if he goes to Houston, he has a great shot at not only competing but being with a young team that's ready to go now. And honestly, do they have a superstar in the team just yet? They don't have a superstar in the team. They got some good young stars. They just signed Fred VanVleet. They got Dylan Brooks. So I mean that's nice, but is that really gonna get them over the hump? I don't think so. Giannis would be that piece. Giannis would be that piece in Houston. You put him with that young core, Jalen Green, Kevin Porter Jr., Fred
and they
VanVleet.
win it all. I don't see them being a championship team. They need
I do.
another guy.
With Giannis, I see them being a
You,
championship
you
team.
would be the guy.
I do. I do. I think they would be a championship team because that core, that their team would be enough. I mean, because if you look at the Warriors last year, who was really like, I mean, you got Wiggins, yes, but dude, does anyone really consider him a superstar? No, he's a star, yes, and now he's only been to he's been only in the All Star game once his entire career.
Just want to get a one.
Yeah,
But the Warriors got years of chemistry. You know what I
and they
mean?
got a
Like,
team. What I'm saying is they have a team. So he has that team around him will be enough. He can build that chemistry, of course. I mean, Giannis is like I said, he needs shooters around him.
mhm.
It's other than Dylan Brooks, I feel like they got shooters around there. So I think that would be nice for him to go there. Some people will say OKC, but I feel like they already have a core that they're really building towards to where it may possibly not work.
They
You
won't
have
mind Giannis.
you got SGA, you got Lou Dort, you got these other guys, but
Shit.
no. Yeah, you got Chet. So
Chet will be good next to him.
yeah, so I mean, I think those two would. I think Houston for sure would make them a championship team.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't like the Houston move. I think they need another guy. Because Giannis, that Bucks team, that was a perfect team for him. 7 foot 3-point shooter who could play defense. Point guard who's a 3-and-D guy who could play defense. Shooting guard who could play defense. Who playing defense in Houston? Jalen Green? Fred VanVleet? Fred VanVleet played defense, but that man what? Like, he might. Same goal? Like, he playing defense? Y'all ever see his opponents play defense?
I mean, never mind. I was about to say it, but that's cool. Look, hey, Carl, if Giannis goes to Detroit, y'all gonna turn into the Flint, Michigan Tropics. That's all I got for you. All right.
Flint, Michigan Tropics. That's
Is
crazy.
he gonna take all the money and resources from the city? You know how much they gonna have to pay that man for him to go to?
It's
they have
cold
to
in the
pay
deep.
him.
It's very cold, and I don't think y'all want to go where it's too cold. He might go to the Pacers before he go to Detroit. But I don't really have a team. I like the Kings.
Yeah,
I see your
Jabari.
vision. I see your vision with Houston. What about the Timberwolves? I'm just throwing it out here.
They don't
Nah,
I'm
have
just throwing it out
they
there.
don't they don't have the role players to me. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
they don't
Like
have the role players. They traded all their role players for Rudy Gobert.
they
What about
nah
the
they
Wizards?
not they do have my man Nasri. I like Nasri. I like who else they got? They got what's cause the defender they got? I forgot his name.
See, Stacey division.
No, funky stuff, Giannis. But Minnesota will be good because of Ant. But like, I don't know.
Who else
But
is going to be there? Like,
we gotta think about this, y'all. Also, my bad, Dave, cut you off. We gotta think about this also. They have the trade to get him, so a lot of people are leaving to get Giannis. So we can't just look at the rosters as they are, and plus Giannis. That ain't the case. I know we get Giannis, we're gonna have to give up Sabonis. We're gonna have to give up Kevin Herter. You know what I mean? So I'm cool with that though. As long as we keep Fox, Keegan, and my man Davion Mitchell, I'm straight.
See, Joe, I was coming from the more of the aspect of him being a free agent and saying he want to go. Now,
Yeah,
we
that's
talking
what I was.
trade, yeah.
One
If
thing
we
Rock
talking
got-
trading people, then it's going to be different. Then you got
The
he can
Bucks-
go in. Anything can happen now.
I
He
mean,
can
it's
be a
not.
wizard for all that.
But Joe, it's not like they have the franchise tag in there. In 2 years, he's an unrestricted free agent.
But yeah, I got you. They better not put a Otani, all right, and not trade him. My whole thing is Giannis respects the Bucks good enough. I believe that he will let them know that he's not resigning before the trade deadline. I don't think he's gonna pull LeBron James and do an interview and just walk away for nothing. That's wild. But I think he will let them know, like, hey, I'm leaving. And plus, you the Bucks, you can't let a superstar like that go on their last year without either extending him or trading him. Because you lose Giannis for nothing, the Bucks gonna be bad for another 60 years. So they're gonna have to trade that man.
Joe already talked about the Mavs, Kev. I mean,
The
Giannis needs
Supermax situation not going to work either because if
that too.
even like Joe
I
saying
mean,
with the
because
trades,
Yeah,
it's not going to work.
like you said, the Supermax not going to work because you got Kyrie on the contract now,
Yeah,
and
Luka.
you got Luka. So which one of them are you going to trade for him? You going to trade Kyrie for him? And I'm more than likely Milwaukee don't want him.
Exactly. And Dave, they
Oh,
just
no, the
traded
world might
the
be flat in
team
Milwaukee,
to get
though.
Kyrie, and look what happened to their team just to get Kyrie Irving. I mean, they can't play a defense with Robert Lake. Now you go get Giannis. Who? What? Who gonna be playing? Who gonna be in your team, bro? Y'all gonna be in the free agent market digging out people like IT. Y'all gonna be digging out Joe. Y'all gonna be in the big three picking up people. Hey yo, Ice Cube. Hey,
No, bro.
That's
They're
y'all
gonna
gonna be
refuse
on.
to lose picking up people. That's how that's how cheap they're gonna have to go.
Like, come on, man. Y'all about to be picking up people from the practice squad. Like, no, y'all don't have the
Hey.
assets.
I'll go down to Dallas and play for the Mavericks if they call. Like, I ain't gonna give y'all no good minutes, but I'll take the money though.
Hey,
that
me
video?
too. Shoot, call me. I come up off injury reserve. I come off injury reserve real quick.
We go back them dudes in the video when they was talking about the Cavaliers. We are the others.
There we go. There we go.
When Giannis want to call timeout, I grab the towel. Hey, that's funny to watch.
Hey, Luka, you might want to be from the corner right there. All right, but let's calm down. Let's calm down because we all talking about internet.
Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all in the next episode.